Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Art House. Coming to you pre-recorded from a very dark room. I thought it'd be kind of funny if I was just kind of emerging from the shadows, and also it makes me a little less, makes me a little look a little less like the palest Italian on the planet. So, couple things I wanted to address. I did a live with Mike from Mean Mugging and Games on yesterday. And it was a long stream. If you go to the live tab in my Collector Art House YouTube channel here, you can find that. Participating live is fun because you can ask questions, we can engage. Hopefully we'll get a good turnout each time. I want to continue to try to do those, but the benefit of watching it back afterward is you can do it at accelerated speed. So if you're on borrowed time, throw it up on the windowsill and put it on 1.5 to 2x speed and hammer away at the dishes and enjoy watching that back. That's what I do. I do a lot of YouTubing in the kitchen or multitasking doing other things. But anyway, I needed to do a follow-up there because I misspoke on something. So Elvira Shakirova, the artist, contacted me this morning and she was like, hey, I caught up. I watched your stream. She's in Russia. There's a very different time zone there, so it probably went off kind of late. She watched it next day, which is cool. I appreciate that. That's awesome. So she watched it back, and she was like, hey, you got it wrong. She actually said it much nicer than that, but I didn't quite articulate the Easter egg properly in her painting. So I'm going to cover a few things here. That's the first thing I wanted to address, right? So I'm going to pull up. Let me show the two images that I showed in the live yesterday. All right. So this one was the first one where she's posing with the image, and what we're going to talk about here is this little book down here in the corner. All right. So the real story here, and I have a zoom in of what's on here, right? So there's two variations of what's actually on here. All right. So what happened was she did the artwork. And when she originally hand painted this piece, all of the artwork in Sorcery is completely traditionally painted, right? So when she first created this was blank for the card, right? And then what she did after that is after she scanned the image, she used Photoshop to digitally put some text and little like graphics there that made it look like a little alchemical type thing. From what I gather from the artwork, right? So if I go to collectorarthouse.com, let's take a look. If you look at the card, let's go with the card first, and I'll show you how that's kind of obscured. And it got brighter because my screen is brighter, so my face kind of blew up there. All right, so if you look at the actual card, and look, I'm back. With this big text box, you kind of see. It might be a little hard to make out. You could zoom in or something on this, and you see there's like some text on the book here, right? So that's what I'm saying. She photoshopped that in after she scanned the painting, all right? And then it's behind the box. We know we have that hand creeping up, all right? So now if we go to the full art, you'll be able to see that a little better. All right, Sorcery Art Gallery, and then hers is up front, so it's easy to find. And here you go. This is Dream-Quest. And again, this original painting will be coming to auction this Friday on the Collector Art House Discord and on the Sorcery Contested Realm fan page and Marketplace Facebook group. All right, so if you look at the book here, again, you see there's some text on there. So again, the original painting had nothing. It was a blank page. And then she scanned it, and then with some Photoshop editing, she put this text here, and that's what ended up getting printed on the card. So you don't really see much of it. You see a little bit of it around the perimeter when that text box overlays there. But then when we see this full art on the back of the foil card, we're going to see this full art with no text boxes, right? So you're going to see this, and you're going to find some text. However, now let's talk about the original painting. When Elvira gave me her original painting images, both this one and then this one here where she's holding it nicely, showing it off, you see this text again, right? And then she gave me this zoom in, and this is a zoom in from the original painting. So now remember, I just said on the original painting there was no text here, right? And then it was photoshopped on, printed on the card. So what she did is, I mentioned in the live that she originally intended to keep this piece for herself, but then she decided she wanted to auction this to fund something she's got going on personally. And so that's going to be coming to auction this week, right? So when she made that call to sell this, she was like, oh, maybe I'll go and try to recreate this now so it somewhat resembles what people are going to see on the card. And, she said in hindsight, she was like, maybe I shouldn't have told you that. Maybe we should have just surprised the buyer, and it would have been a cool little Easter egg for them to compare the painting to the card. And I agree, that would have been cool, but I'm kind of spilling the beans here. So she decided to sell it. And then so just in the past few weeks, I guess, I assume, because that's when she made this decision, she decided to draw or paint this on there, right? So when you get the original painting, you're going to find this Easter egg, which is a little different than what she actually photoshopped. And that's where she put this funny message in here that says, hey there, you. Yes, you. I hope you're having a good day. Anyway, made you look and smile. Smiley face. Love, L. So this is going to be unique to the original painting, slightly different from the card, and kind of like an Easter egg that the painting owner will have the only one of in the world. So that's pretty cool. I think it actually makes it a little more special and fun, and it creates a story. All art tells a story. This tells a story within a story. It's kind of next level. So if you have this painting displayed, you could tell all your buddies that's the deal with this one. All right, it's got a nice little fun backstory. All right, so speaking of Elvira, I'm very excited to announce, some of you who are in the Facebook group or in the Discord too, I think I announced this, and on my YouTube channel, that we're going to do a live event. And I apologize for my boomer thumbnail lack of talent, I should say, with these goofy little thumbnails I do. I do the best I can, right? But I'm advertising this. I'm going to do a live with Elvira this coming Saturday. So the auction is going to kick off Friday the 13th. At 8 p.m. It's going to run for 24 hours. And then on Saturday, the 14th, before that auction ends, I'm going to do a live with Elvira at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time, which I did not include on here. But you see it in the notes below. So you can go to the Facebook group. You can select to follow this, RSVP that you're going. It's cool. There's a few people queued up to go. I think there's more on YouTube. So it'll multi-stream, multicast at the same time on the Collector Art House YouTube channel, and then also within the Facebook group here, just like I did with the live with Mean Mugging and Games this weekend. All right, so you can look forward to that next weekend. That's going to be a ton of fun. Appreciate you guys' participation. So I told Elvira, we'll talk about her Dream-Quest painting. I'm going to go through on the Collector Art House website here. What we'll do is go to her full arts, and we'll go through and pick as many as we can. And I'm going to ask her what was it like doing the art with Eric, the design process. How do you come up with these concepts? Can you tell us some stories behind the art? Some of these cool Easter eggs and things like that. Maybe we'll discover some stuff anew for the first time. So I think that'll be a ton of fun. And then if there's any time, we will include Q&A along the way. And then towards the end, I'll try to incorporate that if you guys are able to attend and ask some questions live. So that'll be super fun and exciting. Again, please follow on the Facebook group or on my Collector Art House YouTube channel. Join and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and then you can click and set the reminder, and then it'll give you, I think, a 1 hour warning and maybe even a few days or hours ahead of time, a heads up that event's coming up. So not to be missed. That's going to be a ton of fun. I can't wait to talk to Elvira more about her background as an artist, how she got into sorcery, the concepts between her gorgeous, beautiful work, all these incredible, amazing artworks that she did. The mix cards are very special too. And one more thing, I was talking, should I say it? I didn't, so I was talking with Eric today. I actually did not get a chance to tell Elvira this yet, but he greenlighted me to do a special reveal, and we're going to reveal one of her paintings that she's working on, or actually I think completed now, for Arthurian Legends. So that'll be the first ever content creator reveal. So I thank you, Eric. I'm super humbled and honored to do that, and excited. So I really appreciate the opportunity. I work with Elvira on a lot of projects, and helping her sell her paintings and other things. And she's been telling me I can't wait to show you my work for Arthurian Legends. She's really excited about it. She's done, I think, 10 pieces or so. So, but she can't show me, because it's, it's sensitive. The artist can't leak their work before release. But Eric's going to allow us one reveal, so that's very exciting. Can't wait to show that. And finally, I just wanted to close with the Patreon. If you guys want to support the Collector Art House family of media channels and whatnot, just a quick preview. I just wrapped up right before this recording the monthly newsletter that I do, and you see I kind of do a summary of all the sales for the month, everything that's sold on Collector Art House platforms, which is a lot of sample cards, a lot of auctions, a lot of artwork commissions, hand embellished prints, paintings, things like that. And I do like a market recap summary, and I'm privy to a lot of private sales that go on too. So of course I don't leak those, but I kind of bake that into my view of the state of the market, because I'm a collector / a couple guys just like the post that looked like that just popped up. So yeah, like I was saying, like I have a lot of perspective and insights into what's going on across the market. So I kind of bake that into my thoughts on the health of the market, the direction of the market, not just from like a financial perspective, but also like the growth of the game and how it's resonating with fans, which would include both the player base and then also the collector and art enthusiast base, which is more of my side of the spectrum. But anyway, I appreciate your guys' support if you're interested, and please attend this event. This is the YouTube channel. So like as I was saying, you can go to Collector Art House YouTube and set the reminder. It's going to happen in 5 days on Saturday, the 14th, 1:30 p.m. Eastern time in the U.S. So make sure you get the time zone right. Thank you guys for your support. There's a few people waiting here, 333 subscribers. I just stood this channel up a few months ago, so that's pretty decent growth for just a small timer like myself. But please spread the word. Please follow. Hope to do a lot more lives with artists and interviews. I've done a lot of Q&A written on the website, and now I want to do video because it's going to be a lot of fun just getting to know them and see them in action. Some impromptu Q&A. Get a taste for their personality and their style. All the others are different, great people. I've talked to them a ton, but I want to spotlight them and showcase them to the world, and really am honored and privileged to be able to do that. So thank you guys for all the support. Really appreciate it. And we'll see you soon, hopefully on Saturday. Take care. Bye.